Hey everyone, this is Benjamin Dobrowolski from GKS Lifting and Moving Solutions. And today I'm talking with Bill Slade. He's the Vice President of Operations and Rigging at Mideast Machinery Movers. We're going to discuss his thoughts on the crane and rigging industry and why others should join this dynamic, exciting field. Thanks for taking the time, Bill.
Thank you for coming out.
Yeah. So to just kind of jump right in, what does your role at Mideast involve?
Especially management for the most part, whether it's just scheduling guys, getting equipment where it needs to be every day. And sometimes that might mean I have to jump in a truck to deliver the equipment, everything's kind of spur of the moment.
Yeah.
For the most part in this industry. And I just, do a lot of the estimating, meeting with customers, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Pretty much about everything.
Yeah, gotcha. So, how long have you been involved in the crane and rigging industry, and what kind of jobs have led you to what you're doing today?
Well, pretty much since I got right out of high school. I went to welding school right out of high school. Mm-hmm. And after that, just got placed with a company out of Wisconsin. And we traveled mostly the upper Midwest, just they were grain and feed industry, feed
Sure.
mills and grain elevators and kind of dog food plants, and
yeah.
That's how I ended up over here, and went to work for these guys. Been here about 22 years now. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, what is it that you like the most about what you do?
It's something different every day. You're not stuck in that day-to-day operation doing the same thing over and over and over. It's something different every day. You're at a different place every day, and it just makes it real easy. It makes a nice job basically to be able to move and not be stuck on that same thing every day.
It's a new challenge. It
Yeah.
never gets old.
Yeah, there's always a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you go and you hire riggers, what characteristics do you look for in that person?
Just somebody who's got a lot of common sense. This isn't anything you really teach in a textbook.
Yeah.
It's more of on-the-job training. Somebody's got to be able to think for themselves. A little bit of, just good knowledge of physics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If I do this, what's the reaction going to be to this?
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. But it's a lot of on-the-job training and just learning from experience.
Okay. Yeah. I guess a question that is good for us to know. The crane and rigging industry. Why is that important in the broad, economy, or somebody who isn't involved in the industry? Mm-hmm. How does that affect them?
Well, it just keeps everything going. Every year, people are upgrading equipment. Better technology, faster cycle times on the equipment. So and automotive industry, they're always upgrading, new models are coming out, so you're always changing equipment out, and just outdated equipment, stuff like that keeps everything moving.
Yeah, if there's nobody to move that equipment.
Right. Some of this stuff, you moving pieces that weighs 100,000 pounds. It's not everybody just going to do that.
Yeah, agreed.
Food and beverage industry, keeping them going. It's just this constant evolution of new equipment. New technology, so everybody's always upgrading.
Yeah.
Just keeping everything running.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, the last question I have for you, Bill, is, young people that might be looking into getting into the crane and rigging industry, what would you say to them? Would you recommend that they join in, or, what would be your advice to them?
It's a good industry to get into, and I hear the guys that are out and going to these 4-year colleges, and they've got this debt when they come out. And you can go right into this industry, whether you get it in a union operation where they'll put you through an apprenticeship.
Yeah. And
really at no cost to you other than some of your time. And you're out, you're in the workforce, and you don't have that big debt looming over you, trying to catch up in life. You can go right out in the industry, rather any of the trades, and go to work.
Yeah.
And it's always seems to be pretty busy here.
Well, yeah, especially because there is that skills gap.
Yeah, there is.
And yeah, so
the guys that are in retirement, ready to retire, there's a big gap for people replacing them. The guys that got all this knowledge and working in this for 20, 30 years, and it's just a good spot to get into.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.